Thank you for joining me today on Phoenix Radio. It's Dr. Meredith Watson, your Mac Boss Doctor. Hello. It's Dr. Meredith Watson, Resiliency Coach, featured speaker, wealth and Zen expert. Tonight we're going to talk about 6 and 7 figure earners wake up scared too. Now, if I know you well enough, I've been polling my audience. You're a down-to-earth go-getter focused on being self-driven. You're alive. You're wanting to rise above the ashes. You are a mom, a woman, a man, a person who wants to impact the world at a soul level. You're ready to take the world, take the bull by the horn, stop playing the victim, start creating the life of your dreams. You're ready to invest in yourself, your future, and make those dreams a reality. You're ready to discover the secrets that unlock the doorway to the unlimited abundance and live the life you love and love the life you live. But sometimes you wake up scared. Maybe you're not quite at 6 or 7 figures yet, but you're on your way, or you want to be. One of the things that helps us set ourselves get in alignment with achieving that goal is to set goals. Look at your beliefs and your fears and what's limiting you and preventing you from getting what you want. I did a lot of journaling. I truly believe in the power of journaling and getting that shit out and really looking at your limiting beliefs, your self-doubt, all the things that have kept you stuck. And first I started looking at where I wanted to be, and if this is so much of where I want to be, what's keeping me from being there? What is keeping me from achieving the things that I want? A lot of the times we are not willing to give up and outsource or delegate. We want to do everything ourselves, and being a type A control freak that I am, I know what that feels like. But sometimes you have to outsource. I outsource my social media marketing and my marketing. Best social media marketing and marketing manager in the world I have at my disposal, but it took me being able to trust that they could do the job and I didn't have to look over their shoulder and micromanage. It also took me looking at my core beliefs. What do I truly believe at the core? What of those beliefs are keeping me stuck and keeping me back from what I truly want? Do I not feel like I'm enough? Do I feel like I owe someone something? Do I worry about what it means to be wealthy and zen? Who will I upset? Am I answering the call to my soul's purpose? Am I answering my inner child? Is she feeling taken care of and that her needs are being met and that I am protecting her? Sometimes we are really scared because that fear comes from a place of infancy. Like we started this fear in infancy. And maybe we haven't looked at our ancestries. Maybe there is a pattern in our ancestral line that we haven't looked at. I sat down the other day and I looked at my ancestral line and what limiting beliefs and what core values have been passed down from generation to generation to generation that no longer serve me and that don't give me power and take away my power. My very conception, the way I was brought into the world, the circumstances surrounding that, what was going on in my birth mother's life, what was going on in my birth father's life, what was going on in my maternal grandmother's life, what was going on in my maternal great-grandmother's life, and even so much as 6 months before I was born, my maternal great-great-grandmother had just passed away, and what kind of core beliefs did she leave behind? What kind of core beliefs am I setting the pattern and setting the stage for my own children? And what am I telling them about what's possible for them? And am I leaning into my feminine energy? Like, am I really thinking about what it means to be in feminine divine energy versus masculine energy? Do I even know what that shit is? And looking at how I define being feminine, how I define masculinity, and am I open to receiving the gifts of the divine and open to receiving the gifts that I so desperately want? Am I calling in the clients that I want? Am I calling in the kind of partner that I want? Am I calling in the relationships that I want? Am I calling in the money that I want? The very house that I put an offer in, the house that I want to live in when finish raising my daughter and live happily ever after. Am I calling in all the things that I want? Have I set that as a goal? Am I truly answering the call of my soul's desires, or am I running scared? And work out a plan. Break the vision into concrete steps as you can take of how you're going to get there. First, you're going to maybe work some extra hours to afford being and investing in a coach, or investing in a program, or investing in a group program, or investing in a counselor, or investing in some systems and structures to put your business on automate so that you can have the time and energy and it can start regenerating revenue. And start to visualize the things that you want. Start to see yourself in that house, see yourself with your ideal partner, raising your kids, having that laptop lifestyle, freedom-based lifestyle. See yourself saying no to the things that no longer serve you, cutting relationships and severing ties with people that no longer serve you, and really owning your shit, really owning who you are at the core, your core values, what do you believe, what do you want, and how the hell are you going to get there? But you cannot make those shifts, you cannot make those changes, you cannot move forward in your life when you're sitting scared and fearful of what stepping out on your own, stepping out on faith, stepping out and doing the things you really want to do, what's that going to mean for you? When I thought of wealth, what's that going to mean? I can't ever ask for help again because now I'm going to be wealthy and people are going to wonder, why do I need help if I'm so wealthy? And I'm going to have to figure out about this house in a gated community, which means I'm going to have to physically tell my mom, if she comes over, she's going to literally have to call me. Like, she just can't walk into my home anymore. My daughter's father, he'll have to actually ask my permission before he walks into my house, and it's not going to be so easy. That'll be a protection for me, but it's also kind of a guard for them. They have open access right now, and they don't have that. They won't have that anymore. Well, they kind of don't now because I changed the locks on my house. And what does that mean for me? And if I'm wealthy, do I owe anybody anything? You know, people are going to be like, oh, I need your money. I need your money. And how am I going to say no to them and be in alignment with my own true values? And if I'm too wealthy, will my daughter feel like she's too spoiled and she doesn't have to work? Hell yeah, she has to work because that's my money. I'm only giving her a portion so she can live and eat and sleep. She's going to need to learn how to make her own money and have her own revenue stream because I don't want to raise a brat. And then also having money, is that going to make me elevated in my thinking of who I am and what I believe? No, I want to help. I want to be philanthropic. I want to look back and reach back and help people and bring them forward. But am I going to be so philanthropic that I give everything I have because I'm so generous? What does all that mean? Because, historically, the people in my family have gotten money from death and lawsuits. I don't want that kind of money. I want money from my own blood, sweat, and tears and creation and from my soul's purpose. So envisioning what it means to be in my own house, signing my own mortgage, and, having this other home in my name that's not attached to my daughter's father, it's not attached to past family, property that they've given. It's only me. It's mine. And I have to pay these mortgage payments every single month. What if my business fails and I can't pay for it? Oh my gosh. What are the limiting beliefs behind what you want? People don't buy houses in my family. Like the generation that I'm in right now and the one right before me, nobody's ever bought a house. Like, my birth mother and her sisters, they've never closed on a house. Never. And they're in their 60s. And my siblings have yet to close on their own house. I've closed on houses, but they've never bought houses in their own name with property. They can't even keep cars. Like, I don't think my first cousins have ever bought a house, ever. And my grandmother bought her house, cash, but it was on the property of her parents. And, just these ancestral things that we don't ever think of. Like, can I really do anything on my own? Of course I can. I've done it before. I'll do it again. But look at your limiting beliefs and what's preventing you from getting where you want. Work out a plan. Break that vision down into concrete steps you can take to get you where you want to go. And the goals that you set, turn those things into vision. Start visualizing. Feel it. Own it. It's yours to have, and take the necessary steps to get it. If you want some help, if you're ready to take that step, I have created this badass portal, one of the best works I've ever created. It is a complete training course where I am transferring all my exclusive methods that are proven to be effective, and this portal includes 4 bundles. There's the Mindset Bundle, the High Pay Client Secrets Bundle, the Sales Funnel Bundle, and the Launch Your Business Funnel. I reveal all my tips and tricks, all my techniques to awaken an innate ability to attract any and everything you want and have the life that you love and is applicable to anyone. The secrets you're going to learn, you're going to discover, they might sound a little odd, but because I know that you're going to be able to use these to improve your life. They're not just random tools. I'm going to show you how to unlock your innate ability to attract the things you want and desire in your life. And it's not something you need to learn because you have everything you need within you. These are the things that are really going to hone your innate ability. So many gurus all the time are claiming that they know what techniques to give you the power, but they don't work, am I right? But when I'm teaching you, what I'm going to show you, it's based on the power you already have within. My life has changed so profoundly now that I know that I possess the power to have any and everything I want. I can call in and co-create with the universe everything I've ever wanted. And once I came across that I could attract and call in everything I wanted, I knew I had to share that ability with others and teach you to do the same. If you want support, I would love to be the one to cheer you on in your journey. But then you're probably wondering, who is this chick? What does she know? I'm a resiliency, energy, wealth, and Zen expert and a featured speaker. I speak all over the country, and I coach people on how to rebuild and rise above the ashes that consume them. I truly have a desire to help other people find the light at the end of the tunnel, rise above the ashes with ease, and I want to cheer you on as you get through the gobbledygook that is your journey, that is your path, and make the path a little bit lighter, easier, cut the timeline, kind of expedite the process so that you can get where you want to go and move forward with your life. I teach my clients to play the cards they were dealt as if they wanted that hand. I help my clients to accept the moment they're in and actually decide that that moment is a moment that they called in to propel them into the best life possible. And through yoga, meditation, polarity, spiritual practice, I saved my own life after 2 years of vortex hell, and I want to help you create the life of your dreams and develop and discover the maps so you can live the life you love and love the life you live, because with the right ignition, you can live any way you want. You can drive any vehicle into the direction of your most inherent soul desires. I want you to uncover your inner truths. I want you to understand your inner badass narrative and how that affects your life. Discover your limiting beliefs and where they derived from. Like, I was called fat, so 4 eyes, Oreo. That shit set the tone for what I knew I could achieve. And I had to debunk and uncover and change those limiting beliefs into something progressive and allow myself to have a new normal and discover how to transform the world in a way that only I can. And I want to teach you to do the same so you too can create personal wealth and Zen and have a solid plan based on what's customized to you so that you can no longer have these things and these people and these attachments and these burdens that are holding you down. And I'd rather you propel into the world everything that you were created and that your journey is calling you to take on. I want you to start your own revolutionary ripple effect with ease. If that sounds like something you're ready to do, you're ready to take the world on by storm, be wealthy and Zen and aligned, I cannot wait to see you on the other side. I'm going to put the information in the show notes. Come over and join me. I hope you have a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. I wish you love and light, and thanks so very much for joining me.